Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review of the Thorton Chip. This is a stage 3 performance chip you can add to almost any vehicle. I'm going to be adding it to my Jeep Wrangler, and it supposedly increases power by about 20% or 60 horsepower for this vehicle, as well as a 15% boost in fuel economy, which is about 5 miles per gallon. So I really wanted something that gives this Jeep more power because it is heavy, it is an aerodynamic. I don't get the best gas mileage, especially after adding heavier products like a front bumper, rear bumper, roof rack, larger wheels and tires. All those things add weight and, hurt the gas mileage of this Jeep, as well as I tow a jet ski and a Razor. So for 80 bucks, you're supposed to be able to just plug this into your computer of your car, and over the course of about 50 to 150 miles, it'll kind of learn your driving habits and change the air-fuel ratios, and I don't really know what it does, but it comes with a money-back guarantee, so I thought it'd be worth a shot. So I'm not going to be doing an installation of this. Supposedly you just plug it in, give it about 10 seconds to communicate with your car's computer, and then you're good to go, and then you just drive. So here we go. All right, so the instructions say there's only like 3 steps you need to do to install this thing. Make sure your engine is off, and then locate your OBD2 port. Hopefully it focuses. There's mine. Plug it in. You should see some lights turn on. Then you just take your key and turn on your ignition. Don't actually start your vehicle. Just turn it on until you get power, and then let it sit for about 10 seconds or less until you see the OBD lights start blinking, which mine is already blinking. So I guess what I do now is I just drive it for 50 to 100 miles before you can really test the benefits. Let's see what my mileage is at. Let's see, just so I know. So I'm at 92,922. So I'll be back in about 150 miles and do a follow-up on what I noticed about this chip. All right, so I just passed the 150 mile mark. I can't say I notice a ton of difference, maybe a little bit more throttle response. I'm really looking forward to hooking up my jet ski tomorrow and towing it up this big hill that I have to climb from my house to get to the main street. It's about a 1.5 mile hill, and I always notice the Jeep kind of struggles pulling this up. I don't want to say struggles, but it definitely, you could tell you're towing something, and I'm hoping this chip will provide more power. I've also read that these chips work better on turbocharged cars or supercharged cars, forced induction, versus naturally aspirated like my Jeep is here. But yeah, I can't speak for fuel economy yet. I'm probably going to drive a few more, like 1 full tank, to see what difference I get in fuel economy. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I can't say I noticed a ton more power. I'm also a conservative driver. I'm not really one of these speed guys that races from traffic light to traffic light. I'm kind of more cruise type. So maybe if I was more heavy on the throttle, I would notice a little bit more power. But we'll see when I start towing stuff, so stay tuned. All right, you guys, well, it's been about 2 weeks of driving. I put about 600 miles total on the car, went through a full tank of gas, and I just wanted to kind of give you my final thoughts and some of the numbers. Before I added my wheels and my bumpers and my roof rack and all that additional weight, I was averaging 16.3 miles per gallon, combined city and highway. After adding everything, I dropped down to about 12.7 miles per gallon after I added all the weight. And now with this chip, I'm up to 14.1 average miles per gallon. This is what it says on my reader. So maybe 2 miles per gallon more, not the 5 that they were stating. I realize there's some, different variables like where I was driving, how much throttle I was giving. But again, I'm pretty conservative. I don't really have a lead foot or anything like that. I do notice towing my jet ski, which I've done a few times in the past couple weeks, to the lake. It did have a lot more power going up the hill. I did notice I didn't have to rev it up to like 3,500 RPMs to get up that same hill. I only had to be at about 2,500 RPMs. Without towing, I can't say I noticed a ton of throttle or, a ton of additional power. I will be doing it with my Razor here to see, how it handles with that. Throttle response is a little bit improved. I did hear that these vehicles work better with turbocharged and supercharged vehicles. I think I mentioned that in my last clip. But anyways, for 80 bucks, I think I'm going to stick with it. I had a 30-day money-back guarantee, but I'm happy with 2 miles per gallon additional, as well as feeling more power towing. So hope you found this video informative. If you did, please hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next video.